Welcome to another Meeples and Milkshakes Board Game Cafe unboxing video. I'm Jim. We've got about 10 or so boxes today, including some stuff we've been waiting for like 4 to 6 months that people have been waiting for. Lots of things are special orders. It's going to be very, very fun opening this stuff. Let's get right to it. All right, so first up we have a special order. This was not available from the other distributors that we work with. We found a new one that had it, and so it's taken us a long time to get this for the person, but we finally have it. This is Escape Tales Children's of Wyrmwoods, and it is a story-driven escape room in card game form with immersive exploration, no time limits when solving puzzles, and a collection of tough choices that will captivate and draw you deeply into a riveting story set in a dark and mysterious world. So, they make a whole series of these games. This was the only copy that they had left, so I was very lucky to get this copy for this person. Down the road, we'll try to get more of these when they become available again. It seems like a very, very cool game. It's by Board and Dice, who make a lot of really neat games. So really happy to finally get it. Another game we're really happy to finally get. I think we might have had this once before, like 1 or 2 copies. This is Bunny Kingdom. This is a very fun area control, drafting, if I remember correctly, game. Area control, drafting and game, area control game by Richard Garfield. Richard Garfield is best known for Magic Gathering, King of Tokyo, Keyforge, things like that. This game is a lot of fun, and it is, I mean, the board looks pretty busy, and fair enough, it really does, but it's actually a pretty straightforward game, and it's a lot of fun. And it's a game that didn't get a lot of attention when it first came out, but then after a couple years, it started to get some good reviews and things like that, and now there's more people interested in playing it. So this is a game I'm excited to finally have access to again. Been waiting maybe 4 or 6 months for that one as well. Now, box in a box. That is what it says it is. This is a game that we've been waiting for since the fall, I think. And we have 4 people waiting for it. Fear not, in this case, we do have more than one case coming, but this entire case is spoken for. Isle of Cats, an amazingly cool card drafting polyomino cat placement board game for 1 to 4 players. Several modes involved: a family game, a regular game, a solo mode. Really neat. It is in our library as well, so if you want to give it a try, come down and give it a try, and then you can take it home. We have quite a few copies of this now. We're very excited because we've waited forever to get this. I have a box full of air. It's always fun. Oh wait, no, it's not air. It's D&D books. Icewind, Rime of the Frostmaiden, and Volo's Guide to Monsters, a couple D&D books that we were out of. And we like to keep a good selection of the most popular books here. So there we go, a couple more. It's been since around Christmas time that we had this the last time. It was the first time we had it. And here it is for the second time, a game of cat and mouse from the Exploding Kittens people. The box turns into the game, and you are shooting these balls across the table. And yeah, magnet-powered, highly addictive pinballish game from the creators of Exploding Kittens. It's like playing pinball with slingshots. So, because of the nature of this game, it's not one that we'll have in the library. We don't want things flying around. But this is a game that you can take home, and we're very happy to, after this long wait, to have found it somewhere and been able to bring it back in. All right, First up here we have Bunny Kingdom in the Sky. This is the expansion for Bunny Kingdom. This is the first time I've actually seen it, I think. I don't remember us ever having this. And I've obviously, for the first time seeing it, I've never played this expansion. But it has a new board, new figurines, more tokens, a rulebook of course, and more cards. Looks pretty neat. I think a new board for Bunny Kingdom is a pretty cool thing in and of itself. Not that there's anything wrong with the first board that came with the game, but just a new way to play. So that's very cool. Bunny Kingdom in the Sky. Wow, I was not expecting this box to be this big. This is the first time I've seen this in person. This is Cerebria, the Inside World. This is by Mindclash Games, the makers of Tricurion and Anachrony, both of which had pretty big boxes, so maybe I shouldn't be that surprised. They make beautiful looking games, incredible component quality, incredible art, and very, very, very good games. Anachrony is one of my favorites. Tricurion, I have played once. We actually have it in our library, believe it or not. I would love to play it again someday. It is a beast of a game, a very heavy Euro game. This one I don't believe is quite so heavy, but it looks very, very cool. And if you're interested in Cerebria, now we finally have it. Here's another case of Isle of Cats. There we go. Looks to be in good condition. Look at that. Here is a copy of Everdell. We have been waiting since, we got one copy on December 29th. The last time this distributor got them, they got 29 copies for all of the stores that ordered it, like in total, and that meant each store got one copy, and that was for somebody who special ordered it. And all the copies that we're getting in this shipment are also already spoken for with pre-orders. We got only just enough for our pre-orders. We got no extras, even though we ordered a whole bunch more. So we're gonna have to wait even longer to have Everdell on the shelf, which really sucks, but it does mean that the people who paid already for the games are getting theirs finally, which they're getting them late, but better late than never for sure. And that's very exciting. Everdell is an awesome, awesome game, and we'll talk about that more when we get enough to put some on the shelves. Next up, something we do get to put on the shelf is the new second edition of Suburbia. This is Ted Alspach's game, and also the expansions. This includes Suburbia 5-star, Suburbia Nightlife, and 2 other expansions. This is a really neat tile laying, city building game, engine building game. It's a lot of fun. I have played this before and really enjoyed it. This plays 1 to 4 players, but if you have the expansion, it plays up to 5. That's pretty cool. So we have 1 copy of each that will be up for sale on meeples.ca and in store. Next up, we've been waiting a little while for restock of this as well. Chronicles of Crime. It's a really cool mystery solving game. It is app assisted. I've played it. It's very fun, and they actually have a bunch of scenarios that you can add on. You can buy separately. They're very inexpensive. This one comes with, how many? 5. Yeah, 5 in the box. You need to download an app to play this. It's free and easy to use. And it also has the Dice Tower Seal of Excellence, which is not given out willy-nilly, let's put it that way. It is an outstanding game, as it says on the back. All these quotes from people who are well trusted in the industry have great things to say about it. Lucky Duck Games, so don't make good games, so don't just take my word for it. We've brought in a few copies because we've been waiting a while. It's a very popular game. The longer it's alive, the more that people want it, because the more that people are getting to play it with their friends and wanting their own. So that is Chronicles of Crime. Here are the other copies of Everdell. This one looks to be in excellent condition. Hopefully the rest are, because I have no extras to spare. This was my big concern, was getting a damaged copy. All right, next up we have a lot of new dice. These are from a company that we haven't really had in here before, called Little Dragon. They have a lot of really pretty dice. So this one is called Midnight Candy. This one is Glitter Dice Green. Here is Glitter Dice Gold. Here is an open container. This is, I think there's a couple more down there still. One sec, let me get the rest. This is called Cream Soda Float. These are gorgeous. Then we have candy corn. They have all these neat candy flavor designs. Glitter Dice Blue, Glitter Dice Purple and Pink, although they look more red to me, and Glitter Dice Black, and Glitter Dice Red, although they look more orange to me. All right, those are nice. And now we have more of these really cute mini dice. These are tiny little dice. You can see that they're significantly smaller than regular size dice. And we brought in one just to see if there was any interest in them, and they went right away. So I'm like, okay, let's bring more in, because I think these are cool. These are cute, right? There we go. So we got a bunch of these little mini dice. They only come in pink, which is fine. We have Shrieking Kittens. One of these is already spoken for, and the rest will go on the shelf. This is the second expansion for Exploding Kittens after Imploding Kittens. And this is 15 card expansion pack. I have actually not played Shrieking Kittens yet, which is sad, but it does have some neat new cards like Swap Top and Bottom. Of course, if you played Exploding Kittens, I was going to say the game Cat and Mouth, but that's a different game from them. If you've played Exploding Kittens, you know how cool that would be, because oftentimes people are trying to put the Exploding Kitten card on the top of the deck, so you have to draw it. So that's a nice little thing there. And there's probably some other fun ones as well. So that's Shrieking Kittens. Next up, another game from the Exploding Kittens folk. This is on a scale of 1 to T-Rex, a game for players who are bad at charades. How it works: each player is given an action. Everyone performs their actions at the same time. Your action isn't a secret. Everyone knows what everyone else is doing. The secret is how intensely you perform it on a scale of 1 to 10. You win by guessing the intensity of each other player's performances. In the midst of all that roaring, dancing, meowing, and yodeling, you must find someone on the same level as you. So, this is a great game. This is by Wolfgang Warsch and the Exploding Kittens folks. Wolfgang Warsch has done a lot of amazing games, my favorite being the dice game That's So Clever. However, because this is like a performance game that encourages people to be loud and things like that, we can't have this in our library right now, because we can't have people expelling, so to speak, during gameplay. It's too bad, because it looks like a really fun game to play. Maybe once the pandemic is over and restrictions are done, then we can have this in the library, and I want to play it. It looks really fun. In the meantime, you can take it home. We have a couple copies for meeples.ca and our store. And let us know what you think. We have a refresh of some monster cards already, because they were sold already. Monster cards challenge 0 to 5, and epic monster cards for D&D as well. We have more dice in here, a whole bunch more dice in here. We have some more Cheswick sets. We have Light Smoke Silver, Purple Gold, and what's this one called? Oh, Light Smoke Silver, so 2 of each. There you go. We brought these in like last week, and then they sold like immediately. Now we have some more different ones. These ones are from Serious Dice. We're trying a whole bunch of different brands of dice right now, because there's more to the world than just Cheswicks. Not that there's anything wrong with Cheswicks, but there's different kinds of dice, so why not bring them in? These are Serious Dice. These are pretty. Yes. I like these. There we go. There is a name on these. What is this? Yes, Poly Roller. This one is Watermelon. There you go. Violet Beta and Ocean Blue. These are gorgeous, aren't they? And Emerald Waters. Ooh, very cool. Spades, this one is called. I like this one. This is White Cloud and Pink Ink. Looks like sort of like the Frosted series from Cheswicks, but not quite as frosted. This one is neat. This one is called Purple Orange Clear. Really like the design of this one. That's cool. Purple and orange are two very popular colors for our dice. And then, I think we might have had this one before. Blue Aurora? Can't remember. Looks familiar. Another neat set from Serious Dice. Okay, and now we have some more mini dice. These ones are not from Chessex, these are from Little Dragon. Like I was saying, the only one I could get from Chessex were the pink ones, but now we have some mini yellow ones, and then these ones come in a bag for whatever reason. The rest of them come in these cute little tubes. So we have green, and we have, I don't know, what are they? Pink Blossom, they call this one, and red Translucent, and Mini Icy Track, weird name. And this one is Mint Chocolate Chip, and, oh, what's this one? Steel Blue, ooh, I like that one. Steel Blue, very nice. And Purple Translucent, there we go. So if you want some mini dice, we have a good selection of these now. Very happy to have those in. Now we have a game that we've been waiting, oh man, most of the year for, really, Solar Storm. This is a pretty cool cooperative survival game for 1 to 4 players by Aidan Lowther. It says, work together or die alone in this cooperative survival game for 1 to 4 players that will make even the most hardened crews and solo players swelter. Hand management and teamwork are the key to weathering the solar storm. Repair different areas of the ship and divert power back to the energy core, all whilst the ship continues to take damage from the solar storm. Succeed and you'll live, fail and you'll all perish in this scorching abyss. It says it takes about 45 minutes, and it's had good reviews, and it's been a long time coming. That is Solar Storm. Red Cathedral. I think there might be more copies of this in another box, but we'll see. I can't remember. This is a game published by Dever. I think that's the way you pronounce it, but I could be wrong. Red Cathedral. Tsar Ivan the Terrible has ordered the construction of a cathedral in honor of his military victories. Many teams of builders will take part in the construction, but only one of them will stand out and gain the favor of the Tsar. That's Red Cathedral, designed by Sheila Santos and Israel Sendero, and art by Pedro Soto and Chema Roman. And yeah, I also have heard very good things about this. Every time this has been available elsewhere, it is sold out right away. And then I was also trying to get it at the same time and was unable to, and now I finally am. I hope we have more than one copy, but we might only have one. That's Red Cathedral. All right, so here is a new game. It is Steampunk Rally Fusion. Steampunk Rally has been out for a while. We've had it here before. This is a game by Roxley, who only make great games. And I have not played Steampunk Rally, but I apparently have really missed out, because apparently Steampunk Rally is awesome, and I have heard that Steampunk Rally Fusion is even better. You're not going to be able to take my word for it, because I haven't played it. Well, this is brand new, but I haven't even played Steampunk Rally. I do want to remedy that. This is a 2 to 8 player game, which is pretty cool. And it says you can seamlessly combine Fusion with the original or play it on its own. And yeah, it's a racing game, I believe, if I remember correctly. Yeah, build and race fantastical machines through treacherous terrain using the mind of your favorite historical inventor. Amazing standalone sequel to the cult classic Steampunk Rally. Using a unique dice placement mechanic, players take on the roles of famous inventors like Alan Turing and Amelia Earhart, simultaneously building and racing fantastical contraptions, make use of steam, heat, and electricity in a no-holds-barred race through the Machu Picchu and the canals of Mars, and become the new ambassador of Earth. Because that's what happens when you win a race. You become the ambassador of the planet, obviously. Thank you, Roxley, for making another really cool game. And if you're interested in this, come check us out, meeples.ca, or here on Westminster Avenue in Penticton. Ruins of Mars. This is one of the games I've been waiting for the longest. We only have the one copy right now. might be for the library. Haven't quite decided yet. It is a 1 to 4 player game that takes 60 to 90 minutes. It looks very, very cool, and it has a rover meeple. How cool is that? I'm a big fan of games about Mars, and so I am tempted to put this in the library, but yeah, I might not. We'll see. Anyway, there we go. Ruins of Mars. Check it out on Board Game Geek. It has been so long since I ordered this that I have forgotten a lot of the reasons why I even ordered it in the first place. That's unfortunate, but that's how it goes sometimes. It takes us forever to get some of these games, which can be frustrating. But yeah, got more Steampunk, and we've got a couple more boxes to open. So first off, additional copies of what we've already opened. Here's Bunny Kingdom in the Sky, and another copy of Cerebria, The Inside World. Now, I don't think we've ever had this for sale here. We do have it in the library. This is Railroad Inc. This is a fun puzzle roll and write game. In this game, you're gonna roll dice and you're gonna get different either road or train track features, and you're going to draw them on the map, and you are trying to connect the different types of transportation to each other and get it to as many exits as possible. There's different, there's other goals as well other than just that. It's a very, very fun, simple game, and we have been waiting, well, almost a year to get this, and we only have 2 copies. That's all we're able to get. There's also a red edition. They can be combined. This plays up to 6 players, but if you have the red edition, you can make it a 12-player game. This is the base game, plus it comes with 2 little expansions called Rivers and Lakes. The red edition comes with like lava and something else, I can't remember, and maybe volcanoes. Yeah, really, really fun game, very easy to teach, and we're looking forward to being able to get more of this. And here we have one more case of Isle of Cats. Oh boy. Here we go. And this box is full of special orders. Well, and Isle of Cats, even more Isle of Cats. These ones are not special ordered. Okay, here we have, these are Carcassonne Maps, and they are special ordered. I'm gonna just leave them as they are wrapped up. You can, if you look inside that tube, you might be able to see there. Now, wow, yeah, trust me, these are maps. These are imported maps for Carcassonne. Then we have special ordered expansion for, I don't even know how to say this, Xia, Embers of Forsaken Star. That's that. The Root Upgrade Kit, special order as well, requires a Root base game. So you have an old version of Root and you want to upgrade it, there it is. And then Shifting Stones, this is for the library actually, a game of tile and tactics. This is the only copy we have, and we're gonna put it in the library. This is a really fun tile game. So there we go, tile and tactics. All right, so we have a restock of Sonora, which is an incredibly affordable yet fun flick and write game. So it's a kind of like a roll and write game, except instead of using dice, it uses a dexterity mechanic on a really cool wooden board that it comes with. And even though it's a dexterity game, this is not a game where you need a lot of finesse. It's more of a strategic placement of the little discs that you flick around. And most of the action happens by trying to chain bonuses on that 4-quadrant scoring sheet, which is really, really cool. It's a very, very fun game. We have that in the library as well. Next up, we have a restock of Bellfaire for Everdell, which is an expansion for Everdell. Then we have a special ordered copy of Tatsu, a game of Dragon Mastery. And like I said, this is special ordered. I have not played this. This came out several years ago, but we're really happy to be able to bring in this game by Gen 42 Games for the person who asked for it, pretty quickly actually. Next up, this beast is called On Mars. And even though I just said I have a thing for Martian games, this is not for me. This is not special ordered, believe it or not, although I'd be tempted. I just don't have time to play this. This is a big, heavy game, and I don't have time to play it, unfortunately. Someday I'd love to. This is a game by Vital Lacerda, who is famous for making really big, heavy, beefy, complex games, and this is no exception. Art by Ian O'Toole, which means the art is incredible throughout the entire product here. And we will have this for sale on meeples.ca and in store. And then we have a restock of some more D&D cards. We have Monster Challenge again, 0 to 5. You might be wondering, Jim, why do you need so many copies of Monster Cards Challenge 0 to 5? We really don't. I just messed up and ordered it twice. So, Monster Cards Challenge 0 to 5 again. Spellbook cards Arcane, which we do need more of because they're very popular. And then another Cleric. These might be familiar from a previous order. Like I said, I double ordered these accidentally. Oh, look at that, even another Monster Cards Challenge 0 to 5. And then we have some more dice. Smoke Silver. This is a darker one. It's very, actually, kind of stunning. Nice, very nice design. This one is blue-orange with white. It's very sharp, I think. It's very easy to read for a multicolored die. I do appreciate the contrast. To me, that's the most important thing because my eyesight isn't great. I want a die that's easy to read. This one is still pretty easy to read considering the colors are not as high contrast. It's still very fetching. I like it. And then these teal ones have been very popular. This teal gold Borealis design, very, very gorgeous looking die from Chessex. Then we have in here some miniatures that are special ordered. We have Bugbears, 2 of those on purpose this time, and Gnome Wizard, also special ordered. If you want D&D minis or other kind of minis, just let us know. We have access to hundreds, thousands of them from lots of different vendors, and we just don't have the space to stock them, so we don't keep them around here, but we can always bring them in, and they come pretty quick too, so yeah, just let us know. We can even point you at our catalog so you can browse them. Just let us know, send us an email, info@meeples.ca, or leave a comment on the YouTube channel, and we'll get in contact and send it to you. So that is all that we have for this awesome unboxing. Like I said, been waiting a long time for a lot of these games, and it does look like we only got the 1 copy of Red Cathedral, but hopefully we'll be able to get some more in the not too distant future. And also we're hoping to get more Everdell in the not too distant future. I'm hearing May, which really, since it's the end of March almost, it's not that far. So we should hopefully have a bunch of Everdell then, fingers crossed. And now we have a ton of Isle of Cats, which makes us very happy. And Sonora, which I think is like $26.95, which is sort of ludicrous for the quality of that game and how much fun it is. One time we saw it on the shelf and somebody pointed out the price, and I was like, oh, I must have messed up and put the, our cost down and not the actual retail price. And then I looked it up. No, that's the real retail price, $26.95. There are so many games that cost way more than that, and not that they're worse games necessarily, but maybe on par, and you just wonder, why is a game that has a beautiful wooden board and beautiful wooden printed discs that inexpensive? I don't know, but I appreciate it, and I would love to see even more good games become that affordable. So there we go. Oh yeah, a game of cat and mouse, all kinds of fun stuff to check out now. And so thanks for watching this video. We do enjoy making them. We do enjoy your comments, and yeah, so until next time, please continue to be safe. We are nearing the end of this pandemic, hopefully, if everybody gets vaccinated quickly enough, and then hopefully we'll be in a position in the not too distant future to invite everybody over here to play games unconditionally. Until then, we are focused on inviting families to play and people who live in the same household. Yeah, so until then, thanks again for watching, and take care, and let us know if we can bring anything in special order for you as well. Thanks. Bye.